나에게 돌아오기가 어렵고 힘든 걸 알아. 이제 더는 상처받기가 두렵고 싫은 걸 알아.
All right, welcome back to another Kpop lyrics breakdown. This is G Dragon's Untitled. Thanks for requesting it, whoever you are. Actually, a pretty cool song. Okay, I'm not the biggest G Dragon fan, but it's a pretty good song. And surprisingly, for someone who raps, this song doesn't have too much slang and not too poetic. So actually, awesome for learning some good grammar rules. So let's get into it. So na is I and ege is like to. So to me. Okay. Or in this sentence, because I read it already, it's like, kind of like towards me. 돌아오다 means like coming back. 돌아오다. So 오다 is come and 돌아오다 is like turning around and coming back. So coming back and towards me, I guess a girl left him, right? 돌아오기가. So what's 기 and ga here? Well, ga is simply the subject particle, so we'll forget that for now. But gi, if you add it to any verb, it makes it into a noun. So I'll give you a quick example. For example, the verb sit down is like a verb, but then if you say put the ing there, sitting, it becomes a noun. Okay, so if you don't study linguistics, you kind of won't understand too much. You're like, what? But I am sitting. Isn't sitting a verb? Yes, in that sentence. But if you just say sitting is difficult, then it's a noun. Sitting becomes a noun. So 돌아오다 becomes a noun here because the gi is added here. So this phrase up here top is coming back towards me, right? Is 어렵다. It's difficult. 고 is and. 힘든. Well, 힘든, it can also mean difficult, but I'd say more along the lines of troublesome. Okay, so for example, if something is super heavy and you're carrying it, you'd say, oh, 힘들어요. You wouldn't say it's 어렵다. I guess you could say 어렵다. So they're very similar. That's the bottom line. It's a little similar, but it has slightly different meanings. So, but 힘든, why will you not find this in a dictionary? Because in the dictionary it's called 힘들다. Okay, and I have a YouTube video describing why verbs and adjectives ending in 를 are irregular for the most part. And if you wanna, a lot of times if you're adding 는 or un after it, which we'll talk about with this grammatical little phrase here, the rio turns into a nian. Okay? But anyways, that's why you won't find 힘든. You'll find 힘들다. That's the actual infinitive of 힘든. So it's difficult and troublesome. 능걸. So what does 능걸 mean? I'll address it here just for these both times. Okay? Because in Korean, just like this, the purpose of this gi here and this gi, I'm going ahead a little bit. It's the purpose of all these is kind of making things into nouns. Why? Because in Korean, you always end sentences with verbs or verb adjectives. Okay, 알아 means I know, and so in Korean, you don't say I know it's difficult coming back to me. You say coming back to me is difficult. That thing, I know. So just think of 능걸 when you see it in a song or any kind of thing. Any kind of literature. Think of it as saying that thing. Think of it as meaning that thing. Okay? So the thing of coming back towards me is difficult and troublesome. I know it. 알아. Let's move on. 이제 is like now. 또 is more. And this topic particle. 상처 is scar. And 받다 is receive. Okay, and I went over 기. It makes this whole phrase into a noun. So receiving, right? It's kind of like adding ing. Receiving scars or more scars right now is 두렵다. It's scary. Okay, scary. 두렵다 is very similar to 무섭다. Okay, but yeah, it just means afraid or scary. It's scary. Go is and you hate it. 싫다. Okay, and I explained the purpose of 능걸. It's kind of like saying that thing. So the thing about right now receiving more scars is scary and you don't like it. I know that. 알아. Okay, so I hope that kind of makes sense. But yeah, if you're like a slight beginner to Korean, I remember having a really dark time using and understanding Ungol. But if you want to be like pretty good at Korean or even reach intermediate stage, I would really suggest studying it a bit. And I'll make a video detailing how to use it as well in the future. Okay. Oh, just one more thing. Like Nungol or Ungol is actually just Nun or sometimes Un. Go, which means thing, and sil. And if you combine it, you take the shiat and it becomes gor. Okay, we can kind of see it here through all this mess. Okay, but anyways, let's keep it going on.
네가 떠나버린 그날에 더 멋진 말로 너를 울리고 뒤돌아서서 후회해 미안해.
Okay, so let's backtrack a bit. Sorry for going past that part. Okay, 니가, this is actually kind of pronounced 니가 sometimes. It means you. Okay, 니가 떠나다 means leave. So you leave. And 버리다. So 버리다 in the dictionary means throw away. But I have a video detailing if you add 버리다 to a verb, it makes it mean like completely. So completely leaving you. So completely leaving you that day. 그날, that 그 is that and 날 is day. 에 is like a collocation particle. So at that day. And here do has many different meanings. In this sentence, it kind of means even though. So even though I left you completely that day. So 버리 in this, it's kind of a bad translation, completely. Leaving, it's kind of strange. What do you mean leaving completely? I'll just explain it a little bit more further. It just kind of means like an action is finished. So I left you and you're not coming back to me, or I'm not coming back to you. That's how you should think about it. Okay? So that day when I completely left you, 멋진 말로. So 멋진, it's another example of a irregular verb. It's actually 멋질 in the dictionary. 멋질. And when you make it an adjective, you have to put ni and take away the 를. Okay? 멋진 말. 말 is like words. And 로 is like using. Okay? In this sentence, it means using. It has different meanings depending on how you use it. But here we have 멋진 말로. So using harsh words. 멋질다 means like very harsh, like very angry kind of words. 널 is no plus real, right? Direct object particle. 우리고. So 울다 means to cry. And if you add the real here, it kind of makes it, it's complicated, but passive form. But anyways, this sentence means make you cry. Okay, it doesn't mean I cried. Okay, I made you cry. So I made you cry with what? With harsh words. Go here is and. I made you cry and 뒤 돌아서. So 뒤 means back and 돌아서 means like turned around. Okay, and often you'll find this coming after 돌아서서. So in this sentence, this so over here kind of means and or so. 후회 is regret and 미안해 is sorry. Okay, so I know it's kind of like choppy my explanation so far. So let's go for a smooth rundown of what's said so far. So that day even though I completely left you, and I left you and you were crying with my very harsh words. Okay, once I turned around, I regret it and I was sorry. Okay, so I hope that kind of makes sense.
미안해 제발 단 한 번이라도 너를 볼 수 있다면 내 모든 걸 다 잃어도 괜찮아.
Okay, so let's take a look at this part. 제발 means please. 단 한 번. So 한 means one, and when you say 단 한 번 means one time, and 단 한 번 means like just one time. Okay, so I hope that broke it down one. This is one time, and adding this is just one time. So please, just one time. 이라도. Okay, so here do is also like even though, like in the previous kind of stanza, I just explained it. Oh, sorry, no. Let me this is kind of goes together. 라도. 라도 here means like something like that. Okay, so I'll give you a quick example. This is something you'll find in lots of textbooks. 커피 커피라도 마셔요. So what it means is drink something like coffee. It doesn't mean you have to drink coffee, but I want you to drink something like coffee. So here it means like I want you to give me something like one chance. Okay, please just give me something like one chance. Maybe two chances, or just one chance. Okay, so just kind of understand what that means. And ida is just like it's like is, I guess. 한 번이라도. 너를, no is you, and this is direct object particle. 볼 수 있다면, so 보다 is to see. 을 수 있다 means I can. 볼 수 있다, 갈 수 있다 means I can go, right? 가다, 먹을 수 있다, I can eat. So I can see you if. So what this phrase means is if I could see you. So please give me one more chance, something like one chance, if I could just see you, right? 볼 수 있다면. And 면, just think of 면 is an easy way of saying if. 다면 is a little more hypothetical. But actually, I asked a lot of Koreans, there's really not too much difference between just using 면 and 다면. Okay? Yeah. But I see 다면 for the more advanced learners. 다면 come more commonly after 있다. Okay? 내 is my. 모든 걸. Okay, 모든 is everything and 걸 is things. Okay, so 내 모든 걸. 다 is all. 잃어도 괜찮아. So 잃다 means to lose it all, lose. And then 잃어 is kind of like the conjugated form of 잃다. 잃어요, right? And 도 is even though. Okay, so not this 도. This doesn't mean even though. This one over here does. It means even though. So even though I throw my everything, even if I throw it all away, 잃어도 괜찮아. It is okay. All right. So this whole phrase, if I just go a little smoother, please give me something like one chance. If I can just see you one more time, I could throw away everything and it'd be all right. Okay. All right. Let's move on.
꿈에서라도 나를 만나 다시 사랑하기를
Okay, and kind of ends suddenly like that. So, at least the chorus part. 꿈 is dream, and 에서 is like in or at. So, in my dreams. And here's 라도 again. Okay, which also means something like in my dreams. Okay? So, something like in my dreams, 너를, right? It means you, and then 를 is a direct object particle. 만나. So, if I can meet you in my dreams or something like that, 다시 is again. 사랑하기를. So 사랑하다 means to love, and here making it into a verb. It's like again, I'd love you. Okay. 사랑하기를. 우리 is we, and 이대로. So 이대로, E is like this. E just means like kind of like this, and 대로 means it's kind of complicated, but through this way. So actually, if you combine 이, 대로 together, it just means like this. Okay, kind of redundant, but just trust me, it's just the way the Korean language works. 이대로 just means like this. Yeah. So I guess this whole song just talking about getting a girl back, really hurting some girl that he really loved. I hope you enjoyed that breakdown. Actually, after breaking it down, it's a little more difficult than I thought it would be. But after, I guess if you study Korean for a bit, this is actually one of the easier songs to kind of comprehend. Doesn't have too many poetic kind of devices. Okay, so if you got more requests, please let me know, and I'll continue to pump them out. Yeah, see you next time.